Alright, this bitch crazy.
So a couple of years back, I had made a few videos about a viral TikTok turned bootleg product called the Pink Sauce. This woman who went by Chef P was a private event caterer for various celebrities. And while messing around in the kitchen one day, she put together a concoction that went viral.
What do you mean after mess around? You don't make that mess around the kitchen. Unless you're trying to poison your fucking husband. What are you talking about? Why? If you mix it anything, why is it coming out this color? This shit look like slime. You put glue in this bitch?
Simply because of the color and how she poured it all over any type of food you can imagine.
The sauce has a unique taste, it tastes like its own thing. You can't really compare it to anything else.
Now immediately people were curious about how this pink concoction tasted, so Chef P went right to trying to produce the sauce in-house, creating a website.
I think I already know what slime tastes. Don't that shit look like slime, bro? What the fuck?
So Chef P went right to trying to produce the sauce in-house, creating a website and selling it for $20 a pop, and then mailing it out without any sort of preservatives or temperature-controlled packaging right in the middle of a brutally hot summer. Now keep in mind, at that time the product did contain milk, which is obviously extremely perishable, and needless to say, most of these packages showed up rancid, and in some cases the bottles had even exploded.
I'm just a little worried about it being swollen. I don't know if this is considered swollen or not, or if that's what the bottle is, but...
Nah, that's how you know shit's too new. And it looked like somebody made this from home. Like, look, it's no...
If this is considered swollen or not.
It's too naked, bro. You know what I mean? It's too naked, bro.
Or if that's what the bottle is, but...
No, ma'am. We're not... Look at this. It stinks like throw up.
And so it was glaringly obvious that Chef P was not doing things the right way. This actually led to people being sent to the hospital after consuming her products, potentially because of botulism.
I'm not gonna lie, you're big back. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's crazy. You definitely big back for that. I'm not gonna lie. That's like, I know you tasted it, but damn, bro. You know what I mean? Add some fries with that shit. That's just crazy. Like this person just taking the shit to the head, bro. The straight sauce. I feel that's kind of crazy. No little dab. No. You just, I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I could be bugging, but I don't know, bro.
Which is essentially when a ton of bacteria builds up in an enclosed space, and then obviously it is consumed. And that's not to even mention the fact that there were no gloves in sight, obviously no proper sanitation. She was pouring these things into like candle holders. It was really just a woman in her
gonna die. What?
delusions being hyped up by online comments. And so rightfully so, Chef P starts getting all types of hate. And right off the bat, it was very clear that she was not the sharpest crayon in the 64 count box.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce don't contribute.
What the fuck? She ain't gonna poison you. She put fucking rat poison in your shit, bro.
To your health. I never said that.
And this would actually start a long-running theme of this woman playing the victim, and things would only get much worse when Chef P would make an appearance on some sort of bootleg daytime talk show with this dude Karamo.
First of all, I'm gonna give it up to you big time, because if I ever hear of a black woman that is creating her own business, big up, okay?
Thank you.
Because that is powerful. You know what I mean?
And thank you.
We have a world that tells you that you're not able to pursue these things, you're not able to do these things, so big up.
Now from the start, I would say that Karamo had a very strong bias toward Chef P, essentially throwing her bail at every single opportunity.
And let them know, hey, the shipment got damaged. We're aware of this. We will either refund you or send you a brand new bottle of pink sauce. Letting them know, like, hey, we care. And
you handled your business like a boss. She was like, I made a mistake. I'm going to rectify it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no big deal. Let's all clap for the woman after she damn near poisoned thousands of people.
Oh, it's always multiple sides to a story, Chad. That's kind of crazy though. I can like flip it like that. I'm not gonna lie, but
bring out this woman Allie, who had made a critical review of her pink sauce. I mean, I guess they thought this would be like a big gotcha moment, as they painted her criticism from the start as online harassment.
I think she's one of the people that you said kept on with the harassment, right?
Yes.
I mean, the pink sauce clown even cries before they bring her out on stage. Like, oh, here comes the big bad bully, here comes the boogeyman.
It's not bad. Definitely not worth $20 a bottle. But we...
Of course not. What the fuck? Of course not. Benihana shit is cheaper than that, bro.
support small businesses. I don't know if she's fixing things or not. That's not my problem. Today, when I went to go open it, something is not right. The smell that's coming out of this bottle, something is wrong. It's rotten. There is a piece of glitter.
So
okay, bro. This not harassment. This not none of that, nigga. You're poisoning niggas. What the fuck? You're poison. You should be low key arrested. I don't want. Maybe that's too far. That might be too far. That might be too far. But like, come on though. You. No. Like, nah, bro. I'm gonna tell you, nigga, if I even think I see some shit in my food, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm dead ass throwing that away, bro. So I'm real strict on the food, bro. And I think everybody should, bro. So I don't know, man.
When I was doing the review, there was just so many red flags that I saw in it. Like
Facts.
the label, you know, when you make a USDA label, you have to put in batch numbers because if something were to be recalled, you have to be able to trace it down to the salt and pepper that is in something.
okay, but why would I contact someone who's fabricating something on the internet?
Nothing was fabricated.
To be honest, you're not special. You're not special.
Oh! Clock it, bitch! I'm not gonna lie, for real though, that was a bad move. Like, sure, that looked cool for the audience right then and there, maybe. But I'm not gonna lie, saying like, come on, you're not special. Like, I'm sure Becky didn't, didn't even say she was special. She just a TikTok critic, bro. That's their job. They got, they say what the fuck going on with shit. I'm not gonna lie, she doing her job. I'm not gonna lie, I'm on Team Becky right now, respectfully. So
once again, Chef P really just played the victim after she herself royally fucked up. This actually resulted in so much
in like low key, like, I don't want to say it, but like it just wasn't professional. I feel like
backlash that Karamo had to go back on his show and apologize.
But I want to tell you right now, I am sorry, just point blank period, that I gaslit you.
Now, following this drama, Chef P would actually be rewarded for her bad behavior by this guy named Dave Hirschkopf, owner of Dave's Gourmet Sauces. He would actually take a chance and sign her to a 360 food deal to make her sauce legit. So they start bottling it at a legitimate distributor, and they get it on the shelves of every Walmart all around the country. And I think this is...
Ain't it milk? Don't you gotta put that shit in the refrigerator, bro? Or am I bugging, bro? Ain't that what the problem before? And also, I'm not gonna lie, bro. No, I'm buying that shit, bro. Respectfully, it's too pink, it's too new, it's too internet. Like, that shit not going. It's just like Prime. How I see it. That's just my opinion, bro. I could be wrong though. Respectfully, no disrespect.
Right around the time the pink sauce lady was really feeling herself, she felt like she had made it, and essentially like her life would be on easy mode from here on out. But say that karma hit this woman like a cement truck. I really do mean it. For starters, the sauce still did not have a consistent color.
What the fuck?
And really, the only thing that was pink about
this
it
shit's
was
fucking
the label.
poison!
And people also still did.
You don't know what to get. You don't know if you should get the super pink or the pale. You don't know what the... Regardless, throw it away.
Did not have favorable reviews when they tried the product.
Oh my god.
Damn, what it tastes like.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
Like it tastes like a chemical.
Can I taste it? That's like, your shit's done. I ain't gonna lie. Your shit's done.
Essentially, it was a bigger flop than the recent Snow White movie. Like, outside of people buying it for a YouTube or TikTok review, this thing was dead on arrival, and almost immediately it went...
Wait, so if it was so fucking nasty, why the fuck...
Sent to the hospital after consuming her products.
Why was she drinking it like that, bro? Like, what do you mean? If it was so... Now, word, I think it's nasty. Word to I believe it's nasty. But why the fuck are you drinking it like this, bro? Or... Like, did it change the taste or some shit? What the fuck?
Like, outside of people buying it for a YouTube or TikTok review, this thing was dead on arrival, and almost immediately it went on clearance. And here's where...
Fucking $1?
Review, this thing was dead on arrival,
what?
And almost immediately it went on clearance. And here's where the story takes a very interesting turn. I'm sure some of you watch Shark Tank and know that when someone goes in there and they don't really know how to operate their business, but the sharks actually think their product is decent, whoever invests in the company will likely become the majority shareholder.
There's only one answer to this. I have to hire you both so I can fire you. This is so horrible.
Because obviously in those situations, the shark has all the leverage. Because without them, the person who usually lacks the business knowledge will be nothing and their product will go nowhere. So the shark does all the legwork, they restructure the business, they fix their various issues, and the investor reaps most of the profits and has ultimate jurisdiction over that product moving forward. That is exactly what...
Not really. He kind of described it a little off. Like they was just sharks is just fucking demons. They just take all the money, or like if they own. It's not like that. It's a deal, bro. You gotta work out the deal.
What this guy Dave wanted to do with the pink sauce was to essentially swoop in and save the day.
Why did Dave's Gourmet partner with Chef P? We saw the pink sauce go viral on TikTok along with everyone else. But with our 30+ years of making sauces, we offered our expertise instead of criticism. Dave's Gourmet entered a partnership to help bring Chef P's vision safely to the consumer market.
Now, obviously, the end product was something that no one wanted to buy.
That shit would be at fucking Target, bro. I mean, Walmart, my bad.
I think he miscalculated her reputation, and this is when Chef P goes right back into full defense mode, slandering Dave online, and even posting a GoFundMe attempting to raise $100,000 to keep her ass off the streets, claiming that my guy Dave lied to her, that he did not pay her what she was owed, and that he was not transparent about their sales numbers in regards to her sauce.
I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they lied about everything they said in the beginning. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they didn't involve me in the creation of the product. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they took my ideas and tried to turn them into their own. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they lied to the media to make me look like a bad person. I gave my recipe to swindlers. Of course they're trying to deteriorate my brand from their own mistakes.
Now Dave turns around and saw Chef P dragging his name through the virtual streets, and this guy came with the receipts to dunk on her head. Basically, Dave had been giving her a cash advance to be nice. First on things like refunds from her original disaster of a product totaling over $30,000, which is completely understandable. Like, you want the product to now have a good reputation, you want to right those old wrongs, even if you were not responsible. But then she was essentially on her hands and knees begging this guy for financial assistance on things like groceries, shopping trips, and even birthday parties.
The fuck? This nigga not your sugar daddy. This nigga don't owe you shit. He's your business partner. What the fuck you asking nigga for money? For gas bread? The fuck? What?
And once again, Dave would give her the cash to be taken from her royalties at a later time, which in this case would be like in the next quarter. And it seems like she was so dumb that she thought any and all expenses from her personal life could now be written off as a business expense. Like, oh, just charge it to my guy Dave, he's good for it. Like, if anything, he was being nice to her in this situation, and due to her own ignorance, once again she played the victim.
Everyone was complaining because the sauce was like orange. Dave's Gourmet wasn't sharing information with me. Dave crossed me so much that I have no choice but to file suit. You're not supporting me by purchasing this.
Then to make matters even worse, she tried to invoice him for over $120,000 because she wanted $90 times the 1,400 hours for the time that she claimed she spent promoting the product online. And keep in mind, guys, never was any of this laid out in the contract by any stretch of the imagination. It really seems like she just had a very basic royalty structure and nothing more. But it also seems like she thought she could live off this pink sauce money for the rest of her life, when obviously the product was a total flop.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think I said this shit before, bro. Never. If you got a product, bro, and if it's at Walmart, bro, and that bitch dropped to $1, bro, don't do it. Unless it's a drink. Even then, don't even do it, bro. Have your shit in the normal price with everybody else's, bro. Max prices with everybody else, bro. A drink is about $2.50 damn near everywhere you go in the US, bro. Do that, bro. If your number's not hit, that you going lower is not helping shit sales. I promise you, bro.
Honestly, if I was at someone's house and they whipped out the pink sauce for dinner, like to throw on some wings or maybe some spaghetti, I'm getting up and leaving immediately, disowning them as a friend or a family member forever. And yet she still had the audacity to try and tell them that she would need a $1.5 million payment if they wanted to continue selling her pink sauce.
My royalty
you better get a lawyer, bitch.
Supposed to be paid to me before any expenses. When I received my royalty for Q1, it was paid to me before any expenses. Now that I'm uncomfortable and they know that I would have been hiring legal help, they make this bogus excuse as to why they're putting expenses on top of my royalty. It does not work like that.
And this is when Dave really decided to lay it all out there, and he claims that they gave her a total of $161,000 through their partnership, even giving her $14,000 after she was talking shit about them.
Ew! What the fuck is this shit, bro? You're fucking disgusting.
Even given her.
What is your inside looking like, bro? What do you? Ew! Don't eat this shit.
$14,000.
That's too much pink sauce, bro. I know that shit's poison, bro. What the fuck?
After she was talking shit about them because she was crying about getting evicted and going homeless.
Concerning your pink sauce, and you know, as we saw, it kind of looked like you were on the up and up, and unfortunately you went live, I think the day before yesterday, with the GoFundMe saying that you are now facing eviction.
You don't have food in your house. Your phone is off right now, so you're at a Starbucks just doing this interview, and you don't have any money to your name.
And that's not to even mention that she almost immediately got a full
her look keep changing, bro.
body makeover the day that Dave's paycheck hit her bank account. I mean, it's almost as if she thought Dave and his company were gonna be like her new sugar daddy or some shit like that. When in all reality, he likely lost a ton of money to develop and produce this product. I mean, I would think that this is something he laughs about in the current day, as it was such a terrible decision.
However, I will be giving entrepreneurial tips.
I mean, honestly,
the fuck? Nobody want no tips from you. What are you talking about, bro?
She's lucky that she does not.
Yo, you look fucking crazy, bro. I don't think you even could be like a business nigga with this type of look, bro. I don't even know, bro. This look is like exotic as fuck, bro. Like, you kind of like, you know what I mean, Chad?
Have a double decision.
However, I will be giving entrepreneurial tips.
I mean, honestly, she's lucky that she does not have a defamation lawsuit waiting at her doorstep, that my guy Dave did not try to take her very last shekels. And even then, she has the audacity to try to go behind their back and make a new sauce that would come in a dry packet that the consumer had to mix on their own, while still calling it the pink sauce. Now releasing the nasty brother of the pink sauce, the blue sauce.
Alright, y'all, let me tell y'all one of the ways I mix the blue sauce.
Stop
Oh
it!
my God.
Bro, in it, bro. Stop. The pink sauce not gonna work. The blue sauce not gonna fucking work, bro. That shit will kill niggas, bro. That shit was fucking murder. Yo, stop it, bro. You wanna hurt yourself. You wanna hurt people. You gonna get a lawsuit eventually, bro. Niggas not gonna do that shit, bro. Stop it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. No.
Gosh, it was so good.
Ah, you're fucking disgusting. I knew you throw up after this.
First, we gonna need an activator, okay? So here, I'm adding in a blue seasoning, and then I was doing Holy Spirit activate, activate, activate.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
And even till this day, despite her product crashing and burning almost 2 years ago, she still is out here trying to convince people to buy her sauce. She still claims it will be bigger than ketchup one day, and she seems just as delusional about the entire thing as she was from the start. In general, the pink sauce lady should serve as a good lesson to not go full force into something you know nothing about, especially when you are not willing to learn even after making multiple mistakes. And it's just so lame that she was always playing the victim when a literal child could understand how she was in the wrong.
You get a fucking deal, Dave's Gourmet.
More black people, because I feel like our faith is snatched from us from when we young, you know? Oh, don't tell it, don't report this on your taxes, you ain't gonna be able to get food stamps, don't do this, and then you hide yourself, you get so used to taking the shortcut. Or
I mean, all this lady had to do
is she talking about?
Was stay in the celebrity chef lane, but instead she totally nukes her reputation in the food space and essentially just became a living meme, like a laughingstock online.
To be honest, you're not special.
But either way, I want to know what you guys think about this update down below. You know, the other day I was just sitting at my computer thinking, whatever happened to that pink sauce lady? And the reality was actually much funnier than I could.
Now she blue sauce lady, bro. Fucking crazy, bro. Stop it. Alright, Chad, that's the end of the video, bro. Just making sure with y'all, checking in with y'all. Y'all not eating that shit, right? Please don't. Don't eat the blue sauce, the pink sauce, red sauce, orange sauce. Whatever that bitch make, leave it alone. Real shit, bro. No disrespect to her, though. I don't mean no disrespect, bro. But, you know, she did, like, I don't know, poison niggas. And it was, like, glitter in the sauce. That's crazy, bro. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Well, make sure y'all like, leave a comment below, and follow me on all the platforms. And let me know what y'all think about this video down in the comments, because I'm not trying no blue sauce, man.